Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pretty mammoth task of creating a retirement card for someone, and the person requested that it was an amusing one. Looked everywhere in all the craft things I have and drew a blank. Luckily I was able to go onto a Facebook group that I'm part of and just put in help. I need to make a card for retirement, and someone suggested this card, slightly different to the one they'd made, but obviously, you know, they did it for a birthday, whereas I'm doing it for retiring. So all I've done is got my letter stamps stamped out. Holy crap, you're retiring. So I've got my A4 piece of card folded in half. Oh, got two of them there. Chose a nice copper for the background, as I'd used it for the lettering, and then just something for a bit of a contrast with it all. I stamped the letters, cut them out, stuck them down just to give them a bit of a border to them, so I'm going to cut that down. And then the idea is, don't know if you can see that, I'm going to make two little toilet roll holders that will go on the card to decorate it. So I'll get on with it now and we'll see how this ends up. So enjoy the process. I think I'll actually just distress the edges of this piece of card a little bit, so I'll just get some scrap here, and as you can see I do all sorts of crafting, not just card creation but acrylic painting, which is myself. Just really making it look a bit grungy. There we go, let's do for that. It's one of these unfortunate paper pads that you can guarantee you'll use one side and you actually really like the other as well. But sometimes you have to sacrifice one. Right, so that's that on there. Now I'm just going to get my trimmer and trim these down. I always forget to lift that arm right up, and then I end up trimming off bits that I didn't intend to. Put that there a little bit. Can always trim these down with my big scissors in a minute if I need to take a little bit more off. This will just get the bulk of it off. And I'll keep all these bits because they're always good for another project later on. Right, so that one's okay. That actually fits really nicely across the bottom there. And maybe I don't want it too formal, so that actually that works like that. I think I've actually trimmed them all apart from that one. Take a bit more off the bottom of that one. There we go. That one's okay. So what I'm thinking is have one there and then one here. Obviously I won't have that bit on, so have that like that somehow. And all I've done for the toilet roll is literally, it's just a thin strip of the base card. I quite like the dark of the other side. And then some toilet roll. Just cut a strip. There we go. And then put some glue on there in the middle. Pop the toilet roll on. And just keep turning. Might be able to have it a bit longer on the other side. We'll see. So that there. And then all I'm going to do is bend it and then fold it so you have a little crease, so I can pop them like that on there. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So I'm going to get some get a foam, some double-sided foam tape. I don't know if I want that one raised up or whether I want that one flat. I might just go flat with that one and then raised with these. think. That one flat. I don't know why. I just fancy that one to be flatter at the bottom. That's okay there. And now this is because of the state of my desk, so I'm hunting all over my things. Take that off a minute. I've been busy. Well, not busy, but I've had time to do some crafting. And I've been doing some acrylic painting. So I've produced some cards that I've actually hand painted the topper, which made a nice change. I think I'll have that one there. And if we just put a little bit of glue on them, should really have used my little. No, this one I think I'll use the other. I think it needs filling up again. It's just when you're just needing a little bit, this is much easier to use. There we go. Right, I'm just going to let that dry for a bit, and then what I need to do is decorate this a little bit, and also I've got to draw some flies, and I've not drawn flies before. How difficult can it be? So I'll be back in a moment once it's dry.